Hello everybody, it's halfway to Halloween time, and today we're going to be making some cute little tabletop ghosts. And we're going to be using our main component to do this is going to be Model Magic. Now, I got my Model Magic, I think it was from Walmart or Target for around $3 or $4. I got it a while ago, so I'm not quite sure how much it is now, but I'm sure it's probably pretty close. I have the 4-ounce package. You're probably going to be needing close to half of it, but it really depends on the size of your ghost that you want to do. So I actually have some that is open that I've already been working with a little bit. I'm going to have to continue to knead mine and flatten it out. If yours is brand new, you might not have to knead it as much as mine. So we're going to just set that aside. First things first, you make sure that your work zone is free of debris. I have cats and dogs, and so my house is always covered in hair. So we're just going to do the best that we can, and if there's hair in it at the end, we'll have to try to pick it out, paint over it. There's not much I can do at this point. So, first off, I'm going to be kneading it, just to kind of get it as smooth as possible. Smooth and soft. Now, I almost forgot to mention, I have a chunk here that is about, yay big. That's about how much you're going to need. For this first little one, anyway. So, I am smoothing this out as best I can. Actually, what I'm going to do is, I have another set over here. I'm going to take some from this. About that much. And I'm going to just go right ahead and ball it up and try to make it into a smooth-ish ball. It doesn't have to be perfectly smooth. We're going for a little bit of a rustic look here. But yeah, here we go. That ought to work perfectly fine. Ta-da! And like I said, I didn't do it perfectly smooth. Mine is rough on the bottom. That's okay. It doesn't matter. So I'm just going to set that there for now. And I've got back to my main piece. I'm just going to keep on flattening and try and do what I can to make it thin. You want to make it thinner at the edges and still leave it just a little bit thick at the top. I actually made it a little thin right there, and I'm hoping I can fix it, but it might just be a little extra lumpy. Which is okay. Little extra lumps never really hurt anybody. So, I'm going to keep on pinching and stretching and smoothing and doing all the things to try to basically get a nice tortilla shape. You want it to be, about the thickness of a tortilla too. So that's the thing. We're making Model Magic tortillas today. Ooh, that's a good idea. If you have kids, maybe and you want play food, Model Magic tortillas. Something to consider. But okay, so we're getting pretty close here. I'm going to just pinch the ends a little bit more, just to try to make it smoother. Just a little thinner. And just do my best. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start kind of pushing in the center just a tad. Not too much, just a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that ball that we had earlier, and we're going to pop it in there. Okay, now, as you notice, we already are starting to get a ghost shape. If you wanted a little low ghost, you could just do that. I want mine to be just a tad bit higher. So, I'm going to very, very gently, I have messed this up several times already, push and kind of create this sheet effect. It seems like it would be easy, but I don't know if it's just me not having the best dexterity in the world. But for me, it's not super easy. So we're going to keep on doing that. And my cat coming to get fur in the project, because that's what cats do. And now I'm going to kind of pull at the bottom just a little bit. Just a tad bit. We really don't want to mess with that overall shape too much, but I do want it to be a little thinner and a little taller, especially at the back here. The back is a little bit messed up for my taste. So I'm going to keep going on with that. And then I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to scrunch him in. Oh, I got a little messed up again. So, these always start off looking really nice, and then you end up with something kind of like that. Again, I'm going to fix mine a little bit because it's just not quite what I'm going for. I don't want that seam right here where the ball is to be extremely noticeable. So, you could leave it like that. You got your just cute little ghosty dude. I would like to try, again, I just dropped something. So, ghost, cute little tabletop ghost. You could totally leave it at that if you wanted. I'm going to try again and see if I can make one that's a little bit more to my liking. And I'm going to make a smaller one too because I wanted to make a little baby and mama ghost. So I'm going to do a little more. Something around, maybe about that size. A little bigger than my thumb. I'm a size medium, ladies' hands in most glove sizes, so if that gives you an idea. About, 3/4 of an inch maybe. I'm hoping that this is not dried out. It is getting a little bit dry. My cat's gonna come back yet again. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there she is. Hello, kitty. Just keep on keeping on. This gets a little tedious, but we'll get through it and we'll have a cute little ghost. And it's only a few minutes and a couple bucks. Let's see. Continue to make that little tortilla shape. I think the thing that I did with the other one here is I didn't quite get it thin enough. So I'm going to go right ahead and I'm going to put this down and I'm going to try and roll it. I don't have a roller, but I do have an extra candle. So I'm going to try that. And move this guy to the side and move this to the side. And just see if maybe I can get it a little smoother like this. Oh, we're getting there. Okay, so it's a little thinner. Might actually be bigger than I wanted it to be. I've got some lumps where I think it dried out. That's okay. Like I said, doesn't have to be perfect. I think this is good enough for me. I think I'm going to use the more concave side with the lumps. And just like we did with the last one, I'm going to take the center ball thing here. Our head, basically. I'm just going to do something like this. And this one I think I might pinch less to give a slightly different look. Like I'm going to put it down here. I want it to stand on its own. Right? I want it to stand on its own. Okay, well this looks kind of silly. I mean, you could do that and you could be done with it like that. Kind of looks like it's floating a little more. I'm going to keep messing it up just a bit. I just want it to look a little bit more like a sheet ghost. You know? The cool thing about these is that they all come out a little different. I'm not particularly happy with this one. So I'm going to have to keep pulling and messing. I mean, it's art. It's not a science. It's art, for sure. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's all right. Right there. There you go. So I've got a cute little mama and baby ghost, though they ended up looking pretty close to the same size. But we have some cute little tabletop ghosts. So you could leave them just like this, or I'm probably going to let them dry for a bit and then come back in with either some acrylic paints or a Sharpie. Okay, so it's only been a couple of minutes and I decided to go ahead and get a Sharpie and just try it out. I tested mine on the bottom. As you can see, it's not bleeding or anything. So I think I'm going to go right ahead and try to Sharpie on my little ghost face. Here goes nothing. So, hopefully I can do this without blocking the camera too much. I think I'm going to go with just a standard oval. Oh, don't push too hard. If it's not dry yet. So I'm going to go really careful, really slow. There's one. And I'm going to do another one. Kind of messed it up there. That's alright. I suppose if you push it in a little bit, it's not that big a deal. So there we go. There's my little ghost. I'm going to try and fix this little spot. So there's ghosty number 1. Oh my gosh, it's so much cuter with a face. You guys see that? Yay! The really nice thing about this is that they are super light and they're kid safe and I'm pretty sure pet safe. So basically if you have cats that are going to knock things off the walls, this might be a good place to put things that are a good way to have decor that is safe if it gets knocked down. They could totally chew it though. I would be a little concerned about them chewing it. Ooh, that's a neat look. If you flip it up on the bottom, it almost looks like it's floating. Sweet. Okay, so let's see if I can find my favorite side of this. I don't really like these. It kind of looks like a butt crack to me. So we're just going to have that on the back. I think my favorite might be something like that. So let's see if I can do this really carefully. That's a little bigger than I meant it to be. So something I'm learning. If you do the eyes, start out small because then you can fix your mistakes later. Oh, yeah, see, that's a little big. That's okay, though. I did not just do it smaller to fix my mistakes later, so I'm hoping that this is just okay. So, there you have it. Cute little ghosty. Those are kind of adorable. Actually, I might make the eyes bigger on this one. Let me... oh, shoot. Okay, well, that's more than I meant to. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. It's got a weird eye now, but that's okay. And there we go. There you have it. 2 adorable little ghosts. Perfect for your Halloween decor. Ooh.